Here with player manager Ben Greenhalgh. Ben, back in league action at Culver Road. How was today's performance?
Performance was good, and obviously at the end of the day we came here to get 3 points, and we got the 3 points. Created loads of chances, we say it a lot, and today is probably one of the really first times where we've got to say we should have finished the game off. There's been games when it's sort of been 0-0 and we've not gone and won the game, but today we're 1-0 up and we should have been more ruthless. We worked out in the second half, first 15-20 minutes, we had 4 or 5 almost one-on-ones. So that's one of them. Look, it's a positive that we're creating the chances, and I think Max came in and made a big difference in there with the quality that it gave us, from maybe creating 2 or 3 of those chances to 5 or 6 in a half. So there's positives to it, but it comes down to we were a little bit too open, and maybe we could blame on the hangover of Horsham, where we put in so much effort for 2 games, and obviously today's a massive pitch. It's a massive pitch, and you've got to look at them. The way that they played is they're going to catch teams out, because they were also very expansive. As soon as they won the ball back, we were it became a bit like a basketball game. It went from one end to the other end, and that's our disappointing thing. We just said in there we should have controlled the game better. We should have finished the game off. But I think if they play like that against a lot of teams, they'll nick results. Probably doesn't warrant the position that they're in. So it's one of them. Look, you come away to Lancing, it's a massive pitch. Maybe we were a little bit leggy, and the most important thing is we got the 3 points. Absolutely.
You mentioned Max Walsh coming in from Ashford. A lot of people here may have seen the name on the start of the team sheet. Thoughts behind that one?
We know Max, so I'm very much a person that people need to come in and learn about us, and probably not walk straight into the team. But with Max, we took our time to make that signing. We watched him enough, and we've been watching his progression for years, and we've spoken to him obviously in the week and worked on certain things that he's going to fit into, and I think it worked. I think he got himself in great areas. Probably could have got a penalty at the end where he was a bit too honest and stayed up, but just created a lot of chances for us, and we got in a lot of good areas. So we've probably doubled our number in terms of creating chances, which is what he's come in to do. The shape that we've been working on, maybe we got caught out a little bit today because of where the pitch was so big, but it's something that he's come into it, and he's had a really good debut. And I think we've got to touch on as well we've had a chat in a week, because hasn't been flying high for Jordan. He started well in pre-season, and he had a couple of good games at the beginning, and he was getting a run, and then he got ill and missed a couple of games, and ever since then he actually hasn't started. So we had a good chat in a week and realised he's been out of the team for sort of 5-6 weeks, and that's difficult. And it's where we've had so many wins, it's hard for him to get himself back in, but that's just absolutely brilliant character from him, and it's exactly what we needed. He's come on and shown that bit of quality that we needed in today's game, and he's won us the game and got us the 3 points.
Absolutely. Yeah, as you say, 3 points on the road. Now thoughts turn to Tuesday back at Hartsdown Park.
Looking forward to playing home again. We've had a lot of away games, obviously in the FA Cup and things, so we're looking forward to being back at home. And I think the most important thing before, we said we're looking forward to having a run in the league. We've now got, including today, it was 7 league games in a row, and I don't think we've had more than 2 previously. So it's good to now have a really sort of focus on the league and look to build ourselves back up. And like we said, 3 points today, and we go back at home on Tuesday. And Three Bridges will be a decent outfit. Results have been a little bit up and down this year, but I know they've brought a couple of players in, and it's not going to be a walkover, so it's going to be one we need to turn it on. And if we keep creating this many chances, we've got to score more goals. We've got to. So if we keep doing that, I'm sure there's going to be a game where it is 5 or 6, and we've had it with Hamworth and things like that, so it is in there. But the most positive thing is we've got the 3 points on the road, and it's momentum still building.
Excellent. Thanks, Ben.
Cheers.